Hi, I am Wesley Andreas Lechner. I am 47, but I do have a birthday coming up. I'll be 48, March 26th this month. I live in the small city of Yakima, Washington, USA, and I am currently an aspiring screenwriter and certified casting actor. And yes, I'm wearing glasses. I prefer wearing contacts, but um, I just got these from an optometrist where you get the glasses the same day, so my glasses look, I guess. Let's see. I have some questions here that I'm supposed to answer and try to keep this in 3 minutes, so we'll see how we do here. How would I describe the current state of my dating life? Boring. The reason is because the biggest problem I've always had is that going on dating sites, it's like women want you to send them money. Why? I mean, if you're interested in somebody, why does a man have to send you all this money? Because then you may never see him. I got stood up in the past 3 times at an airport when I lived in the state of Idaho. I thought I was actually going to meet somebody, and they said, "Oh, but you got to prove that you're not some kind of stalker or something, and use your bank card." So I did, to prove that I am a real person. I'm not some dangerous person. Next thing I know, I meet them at the rendezvous spot, which is like a lodge type cabin. Not only was the room dark and they weren't there, so then I called the bank to find out, okay, what's going on with this? I used my bank card, and it turned out that they tried to hack into my account. They were never there, so I had bank problems where my card was totally damaged. I had to send off for a new bank card. So I don't trust dating sites because there's a lot of scammers out there. They don't tell you the truth, and if somebody's really interested in wanting to meet you, you shouldn't have to use a bank card or send money to prove yourself. They should just want to meet you. That's just the way a real relationship should work. If I could go on any adventure, what would it be and why? I think it would be Hollywood. The reason is because I might be able to meet some actual actors and actresses, learn about getting into the acting industry. I'm currently a member of Casting 360 and I'm soon about to go into exploretalent.com, where I will have my very first agent. I watched a video by Matt Damon who gave some acting tips about people wanting to get in the industry. Go, Matt Damon! Yes, I'm a Matt Damon fan. So I'm very eager about this, just because I'm at the age that I am does not mean I'm over the hill. A lot of people tell me I don't look my age. That's because I'm very active. And my grandmother always said, "You're only as old as you feel." So I think I still can run some circles around some of the young people, in a manner of speaking. Uh, are my physical traits important to me when choosing a date? Yes. I mean, um, I guess the physical trait is I'm not turned on by belly button rings, nose rings. I mean, to some people, those are attractive. To me, I find that a little bit, it takes away from the natural beauty of a person. Having tattoos covering 2/3 of your body, to me, is a turnoff. I think that a person should be themselves. That's what I was always told. To be yourself, you don't need to have tattoos all over you and rings hanging out everywhere, even in unimaginable areas. I will not go there. Um, that's just not something I find very attractive at all. Um, what personality traits do I look for or avoid in a potential date? Well, most men, and I'm not putting this as a put down, I think most men kind of look at women for certain uh, physical traits. We'll leave it at that. My thing, and as a compliment, my favorite actress right now is Amelia Clark. It would be the eyebrows. There's something about the eyebrows. Maybe I'm just old fashioned, but it's like, wow, how powerful and beautiful are the eyebrows. They lead to the beautiful eyes, the beautiful smile, and it just all falls into place And so that's where I see the beauty from. It starts with the eyebrows, you see their facial features, and you kind of get an idea of what their personality's like. That's what I look for. The kind I avoid is somebody who's in a bad mood. They want to bite your head off when you're trying to be a perfect gentleman, write them a letter. They never write you back. If you send them a gift, they don't even so much as say thank you. Um, it's like, okay, well, if I'm trying to be a perfect gentleman, shouldn't I get the same common courtesy back? And if I don't get that, that tells me that they've got issues where I'm just trying to be, an outgoing, friendly type of person. Just because I may not be as popular as you are does not make me less of a person. I was always told you can't judge a book by its cover because you might miss a great story. Let's see here. What has been one of your greatest challenges and how did you overcome it? My greatest challenge was being trusting. Because again, I've always been taken advantage of. Either they want you just for one thing, okay, or money or both. And that's not what I'm about. I'm not like looking for someone that always just wants me for what little I have, or, oh, I just want to have you for some great pleasure for overnight, and then, oh, well, I'm done. I'm going to go move on to the next guy. I'm not like that. I'm looking for something long term. Someone who's going to accept me for who I am, who wants to be the queen of my heart. Well, my ultimate goal is to be, because this is the next question, is to be an actor. I have movie scripts to make a sequel for the Game of Thrones, and I have a very first time copyright coming from the Library of Congress. I'm also working on a manuscript, which is Game of Thrones, The Missing Link, Lost Page of Time. There's going to be one that comes right after the last episode of Game of Thrones. It'll be called Game of Thrones, Return of the Dragon Queen. Because if Jon Snow can be raised from the dead, so can Daenerys Stormborn of the House Targaryen. So it's going to be quite the thing, and I'm going to try to get contact with Stephen King if it's possible to see if he'd be interested in being a partner with me, like a co-author, because he's such a great writer, and maybe make this like the one-time cool, scary yet medieval-like culmination for Return of the Dragon Queen. So I have a lot of creativity that's been non-stop for over a year now. Again, they asked the same question about the personality traits I look for or avoid in a potential date. I guess I would have to lump that same question in with like a goal. I'm hoping to move to London, England. And maybe I might meet somebody who, like a single actress, would be nice, to see what it would be like for her to get to know me as a person. Obviously, I'm not going to be like most guys, mainly talking about myself, because one thing I've learned as a guy, and I'm seeking it as a man, it's all about the woman. It's not about the man. Okay, I mean, it's not like you're trying to hide anything. She'll answer her questions if she has any. But you want her to feel special. You want her to feel like she's in the spotlight, because this is all about her. To treat her right, opening the door to a restaurant or a car, you pull the chair out and she's getting ready to sit down. You push the chair in, showing proper mannerisms and etiquettes. That will show her that you are quite the gentleman. And again, using Emilia Clarke as an example, she said, she's looking for an old-fashioned relationship. Well, it's kind of coincidental, because so am I. She had mentioned that in, I think, one of the newspapers of London, England, called the London Sun or something like that. And it's like, wow, it would almost seem like there's a lot in common there. I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to meet her. I know she's a great actress, and if she ever gets to hear this, I would hope that she would take that as a good compliment. I've been working so hard trying to find a way to raise the funds, but I'm thinking it's going to be the manuscript in the end that gets me there, because I want to get into London Cinema College. apply for that International American Scholarship Fund to pay for the first year, get my master's degree to be an actual full actor, get movie scripts printed and approved by some producer who will actually put it out on TV and in the movies, and have other contracting movie script jobs that will actually pay. So I look for possibly someone who's going to, you know, overlook the fact that, okay, yes, I'm inexperienced. I did a couple short films. Yes, my terrible phone's going off and I'm ignoring it. Okay, that's one somebody can laugh at that. I didn't plan on that. But anyway, so I'm just hoping that, you know, someone like a single actress maybe would be interested and give me a chance to prove myself. You know, you never really know a person till you meet them in person. And like for myself, I'm not going to judge somebody if I haven't met them in person. You know, that would be wrong in my opinion. I think it's until after you've met somebody, spoke with them, see their type of personality. Are they friendly, outgoing, have a witty sense of humor? I think I do have a sense of humor. Um, I know certain common things spoken here in America is not common in England, so I'm sure a lot of people will laugh at me, and that's okay because I'd rather have people laugh at me than be mad at me, but that's how I will learn. So, like for example, you go to the restroom, you got to use the loo, it's not the toilet. Okay, umbrella's a bumper shoot, flashlight's a torch, but anyway, just examples. So hopefully I've kept this within 3 minutes. And should I be considered, I would love to find out if maybe there might be a chance of meeting a single English actress that would like to meet an aspiring screenwriter and certified casting actor like myself. So I wish the casting director all the best. Thank you for this opportunity. And to anyone who might be interested, if I'm chosen, maybe I'll get a chance to meet you. Thank you, and you all have a great day.